them are more than pals.
Our show can be a little gay,
But if you're not,
that's okay.
you can listen and have fun either way. Xena, Star Wars, Doctor Who, guests and music and reviews. Game of Thrones, Winona too. We promise there's something for you. She nerds out. We're girls that like nerdy things. Nerdy things.
Hello and welcome to the She Nerds Out podcast bonus mail sack episode. I'm Kat.
I am Wendy.
This is Tara.
Well, you heard it here. It's a bonus mail sack. We punted the sack.
Ouch.
And this is where it landed.
Right on your doorstep.
Why don't we jump into it?
Okay. Why don't I start? Hello, fellow listener Carrie. Carrie writes us and says, "Hey guys, I feel better about talking about this yesterday because of the start of this email." It says, "Hey y'all, I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate hearing all the love for Caitlin Clark. I hate that Iowa didn't win that natty, but that South Carolina team was so well-rounded and great, so I can't be mad about it. I'm so excited for the upcoming WNBA season. It's going to be so good. My favorite WNBA player growing up was Becky Hammon, and now she's the coach of the Las Vegas Aces. Such a full circle moment. She's been the head coach for 2 years and has won the championship both years." That's a good start, huh?
Very nice, yeah.
"I have ordered Cleat Cute, and it should be here this weekend.
Ooh,
Amazon 2-day
nice.
shipping doesn't exist in the boonies. I already have a book by the author Meryl Wilsner, so I'm excited to read this one."
Nice.
Just in time. And now this email's a little dated, so Carrie probably has it by now. It's probably caught up for the book club. And on the leaving a review front, I have an Android, so I can't leave one on Apple Podcasts.
Oh,
Good
Androids.
phone system business monopolies. I did leave a 5-star on Spotify a pretty good while ago. Thank you.
now I think you can still make a Apple Cloud account on the web
Oh,
and go that route. Unless
Okay.
I do believe, even if you don't, I don't think you have to have a Mac. I think I've logged on to like my cloud from. I don't know. Look into it. It might be possible.
yeah.
Also, all the love to Tubi as well. Haha, I'm just saying. Motherland Fort Salem is a great show to pick up. Tubi, you got another request.
Yeah.
Holy shit, did Emily Andress just say that Winona Earp Vengeance is, let me say this properly, phase 1? It's not that, so I had to yell it. Shoo, I've never been more excited in my life. I can't wait. Like, what do we do to deserve the one and only Emily Andress? I'm so excited to see what is in store for us Earpers.
So true.
Join the club. I've been wanting to plan a trip to LA before I switch jobs again in July. Like I said, I haven't been to too many places before. I worked in Nebraska last year. I am a traveling surgical technologist.
Okay.
Look at the big brain on Carrie.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
And that is the farthest from home I have ever been. But anyways, if I were able to plan a trip, maybe some of us snoppers could plan a meetup. The only downside is I work weekends, so it would be through the week. Just let me know what you think. Well, I'm free during the week and the afternoons. Right now, you two are pretty free, so.
Pretty much. Yeah. Carrie, can you come out now?
Yeah, plenty of time. Until next time, from the holler, Carrie. And attached is a pic of my Caitlin Clark haul. Haha.
Nice.
That's a nice, let's see.
Wow.
Cereal?
Yeah, it looks like
Caitlin Clark
Wheaties.
cereal?
Crunch
Wheaties.
time. Yeah.
Dang, he's got uniform pants from Iowa, a shot. This was never a long shot. Oh, that's a cool shirt. Glam Magazine,
That
the
is a
Des
cool
Moines
shirt.
Register. That's cool. I like the one that when she broke the record says, "If you break it, you own it." I like the one that they wore.
Good one.
That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah. I wish they'd won too, but yeah. I mean, how can you argue with Dawn Staley in South Carolina?
You can't.
They're pretty legit. They didn't lose all year, so
Dawn Staley is like a legend.
already. And I like
Yeah.
her commercials with Coach K for Aflac. I think it is.
Yeah.
I haven't
At
seen
least the
those,
one. Well, there's
but
one she did that I know of. That's funny.
But I
She's
saw
like,
a video.
no, the goat is here. There's a goat here.
There's a goat. Yeah.
I have to look at that. There's a video about all of Dawn's history on the Insta I watched, and like in high school, through her entire career. She never lost a game.
What?
Wow.
Never lost a
Dang.
game.
She played for UConn?
She played for, oh gosh, I got to look it up. I don't know. No, it wasn't UConn. It wasn't UConn. It was some other southern school.
Okay.
Doesn't
Okay,
matter.
now I gotta look. It does too, Kat. Come on. She played for South Carolina Gamecocks. Oh no, wait, that's the coach. Sorry,
No.
Virginia. She played for Virginia.
See, I was close. Virginia South
Yeah.
in the South.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she's awesome. Anyway,
Well, I've got one from AK.
Hi, okay.
AK says subject. Not to be confused with that's something else
Thank you
entirely.
How do you know? How do you know?
clarifying.
I don't. You're right. I don't. AK says, really looking forward to hearing the new segment themes, guys. Very exciting times.
Me
Well,
too.
Me too.
Okay.
AK continues, reading is fun and cool. Big smiley face emoji. Ooh, yeah. And that was an oddly constructed list. Again,
Our
we're
lesbian
catching
show
up
list,
on
right?
some
Yeah.
emails. So this
This
is
is-
reference to our
The auto straddle.
But not ours.
list.
yes, the list, our review of the list of
That's right.
from Autostraddle, the top lesbian sci-fi show, fantasy shows.
Something like that.
Yeah. So agreed, AK. People on the TV team voting their dues once or whatever show they actually watch seems to have skewed a lot. Buffy should only be at, I don't know, maybe 25. Wow.
Oh,
Hot take. That is a
throwing
hot take.
down.
It was a
Whoa.
great start, but it's been whomped since.
Huh.
That bury your gaze moment was pretty unforgivable, even if the rest survive. But it did have longevity, which would totally be one of the criterias if it was a list you guys did.
Okay.
Wow.
AK, what would be number one for you then?
25.
Yeah.
If,
What
if
would be number
Buffy's
one?
back there at 25, what's your number one, AK?
That's
Right.
wild.
I'm just curious.
You know what we need? We need a playoff spreadsheet. You guys would be able to establish your perfect order by fighting it out, show against show. Could even include notable omissions like Wheel of Time. If I had any spreadsheet skills, I would totally make that happen. I would actually quite like to play through that spreadsheet myself. Alas, it's beyond my abilities. Oh, but wait, light bulb. Sir Jackie of Texas is our knight of the spreadsheets. If you, my lieges, set this quest before Sir Jackie and Squire Buster, of course, you never know what might happen. Oh, crap. Where did the week go? Hope you guys had a good one, Sir AK.
That would be interesting, like a little playoff bracket, and you get to vote on your own.
Right. But
Yeah,
then how
like
do you...
the vote of the people.
How do
Oh, I don't know
we-
anything past that. Just that it'd be
Okay.
cool.
Just vote of the people. That's all.
Right. Like like we put out a chart, a bracket, and then I don't know, it'd be tough to pair them up. And then,
Right.
tweet them and like, okay, now pick these two. I don't know how you make an actual web page for people to vote.
So we need a web page. We need spreadsheet. We need concept
Yeah.
for beyond.
You know what? We don't have to do it for all the shows. We can just compile the shows that we have watched and like. So we don't have to pretend to put a show on that we don't even know anything about. It's like, look, we know there's good shows out there besides these, but these are the ones we know and care about.
So we don't have to keep putting the good place on it. Is that what you're saying?
Nope. We don't. We do not. We don't have to put anything that we don't want to put on there.
Okay.
On there.
Good place.
Just give everybody a heads up. The gardeners have arrived at my home.
very
So
good.
Charlie
Can't even
is
hear 'em.
about to lose
Oh.
her shit.
Oh.
Got it.
Well, you might hear that. I don't know. Let me
Okay.
know.
Great. Can't wait.
All right. Thank you,
Get 'em,
AK. I
Thanks,
have a
AK.
feeling we'll be hearing from you again in this very same episode.
Spoiler. I have an email from Tammy.
Woo woo.
Tammy's email. The subject is a response to the list.
This.
Well, this episode sent down a rabbit hole. The 100 best lesbian, bisexual, and queer sci-fi and fantasy TV shows of all time. Okay, Autostraddle. Let's rumble.
We weren't the only ones,
I
apparently.
know. I love this. I also needed to see where everything ranks from 2023, but I also could not find the 2023 list on Autostraddle. I did, however, find the last time you talked about this list, which was your January 10th, 2023 podcast. The joy of re-listening to this one was high. Tara goes on such a rant. It was a thing of beauty.
Oh man, I feel like I re-ranted about it this
Yeah.
next time, but
It's like a
Oh.
deja vu.
Tammy.
I know. This is legendary. Tammy continues, also, I made a spreadsheet.
We did
That
not
is
plan this. I
cool.
don't know if Tammy and AK did, but
No.
we sure didn't.
This is amazing. My goodness. Okay. Although I don't have all the rankings from 20. So Tammy went back, re-listened, and used that that episode to compile the 2023 list.
Interesting.
Wow. Awesome.
Wow. Okay. Although I don't have all the rankings from 2023, I do have the ones you mentioned. Love me a good list. I have thoughts, but it was pretty much your thought. It's pretty much your thoughts. So I don't have much to add except Winona Earp is number 2, only to Buffy, even though I've never made it past season 1, which was horrible. Yes, season 1 of Buffy is tough to get through. It's a little rough, but stick in there because it gets really good. Season 2 starts to pick up the pace. I'm going to continue. If I know where I left off, only because
After Buffy?
Good.
Here we go.
Good cover, Kat.
Thank
Good
you.
cover.
Smooth, right? I can still acknowledge the importance of that relationship to everything else that came after it. The Good Place is 100. Fantastic show on my one of my top 5 favorites of all time. Eleanor simply mentioning she'd like to climb Tahini does not representation
Tahani.
make. Tahani, sorry. And Warrior Nun. Oh, sorry. And Warrior Nun didn't even make the list this year. What is wrong with Autostraddle? Silo makes the list for mention of one character. Who was the queer character on Station 11? Unforgivable.
I watched Station 11. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
remember.
No, let's just say if this was a BuzzFeed list,
I feel like
Warrior Nun would have been on it.
For sure.
You know what? I
They
do
love
feel
them
like
some Warrior Nun.
Mackenzie Davis kind of kissed a woman. She might have had a thing with a woman, but it was barely in there.
Well, if you can barely
And I-
remember it, and you
You're
love
right.
Mackenzie Davis,
Right.
that's saying
I
something.
know. And I feel like I'm not even sure if it was necessarily that they had a thing or it was just like, look, it was kind of end of the world stuff and they were a bunch of traveling hippies and they just kissed whatever. I don't even remember.
Is Lori Petty? Is her character gay?
No, she's. I feel like she was a old crazy lady in this.
Okay.
If I remember right. I don't remember. It's been a while. Anyway,
Okay.
That's same question. Who was the queer character on Station 11? Tammy's
Yeah.
wondering too.
Yeah, let's
Nobody
find out. Somebody might know. All right, so here is Tammy's top 11.
oh yes, 11. I get it.
Tammy's top 11. All right.
Tammy's top 11. Number 1, Buffy. Number 2, Winona Earp. Number 3, Batwoman. 4, Orphan Black. 5, Xena Warrior Princess. 6, Dickinson. 7, Sense 8. 8, Supergirl. 9, Legends of Tomorrow. 10, Willow. 11, Lost Girl. 100, The Good Place.
I think
That's
that could
really-
just be 101.
Hey,
I don't know.
That's so funny.
Let's each make our own top 10.
Okay.
Why
can
don't
do
we
that.
have anyone out there listening if you so choose
Yeah,
to
send us
make
your
your
top
top 10?
10.
Maybe that's how we can bracket it and make this whole thing. I don't
Yeah.
know. We
Oh,
draw
that's-
randomly. We
sounds
draw
like a
who gets to go up
lot of
against.
work.
No, I thought you were going to say a lot of fun, Kat.
Well, we don't even necessarily have to bracket it, but I'd like to see the list. I think we should make our own list.
Okay, so this is what we'll the three of us will make our own list.
Yeah.
We'll start there. We'll make our own list, and then we'll kind of fight it out, right? So we
Like
if
physically?
physically we're gonna wrestle.
Okay.
No, like let's say Wendy and I agree on number 2, but Terry, you disagree.
Well.
We have to convince you why.
This
You know what
could
I mean?
go on for hours. Okay.
So, okay, here's
I'm
the
down.
thing.
Is this
Like-
going to be an after dark episode?
Yeah. Should we even record it or just
Yeah.
Just find it out privately. Here's a question though. So is our list the top so I get Winona Earp does that definitely deserves to be ahead of Person of Interest per se. But I like Person of Interest. Like are we ranking by how much we like them or where we feel like our top 10 of
Well, I mean,
just by pure
Autostraddle,
objectiveness.
they use a lot of like, well, I like the show though, so it gets higher.
Yeah.
I think we can
Okay.
decide if we want to be like them or if we want to be
right.
more
Yeah, they
critical,
literally
critical
say-
thinking.
I'm just going
For
to rank them by my favorite.
For She-Hulk, I noticed that didn't make Tammy's list. A show that I loved, but Autostraddle did too, enough so that a one sentence passing reference to being queer by one character
Right.
made it on the list. So can do whatever the F we want.
We certainly can, and we will. So yeah, we'll work on that for homework at some point. Okay. Fun facts. I listed my top 11, then everything else was inconclusive. Of the 105 ranked shows on this list from 2023 and 2024, I have never seen 78 of them. 40 I never want to. No thank you to horror, not a fan of vampires. I've seen 27 of them and would be interested in watching another maybe 16 shows. So I would not be the most reliable source of ranking the best lesbian, bisexual, and queer sci-fi and fantasy TV shows of all time. Then again, Autostrada was pretty subjective, so they aren't either. Ooh, burn. Thanks for another stellar podcast, Tammy. Tammy, thank you for a stellar worksheet. Look at this.
Yes, it's literally a spreadsheet attached.
This
Wow.
is fantastic.
What? Why or not? Here, let's read this. Wow, my God, this is awesome.
This will take.
So here we go. Most of the work here is already done. If we want to just add some columns for ourselves, so Tammy's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 column spreadsheet with the rank from 2024, the rank from 2023, Tammy's personal rank, the show name, the years it ran.
Oh my God.
Has Tammy seen it? Yes or no? Does Tammy want to? Yes or no? Why or why not? This is great. This could be a whole episode unpacking Tammy's list here.
Honestly.
On one, just on this, which I think is great. Maybe we'll have to revisit this at some point, but appreciate all of this effort. But I mean, awesome. Thank you, Tammy.
My one quibble is Tammy said Andor, the fact that Andor is on the list. Now I'm trying to find the quote, but not beloved. I beloved it. I do beloved it. I agree it didn't maybe deserve to be like up on the list because they barely really. I mean,
more than The Good Place,
but,
Wendy.
Yeah, no, it definitely more than that, and it is a beloved show. So
yeah, I think it is beloved. I think people love that show.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People get kind of snotty about it, like, nothing else is as good as Andor. Not the rest of your cartoonish Star Wars.
It's like the prestige.
It's prestige
Star Wars show. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
And thanks for the shout out for Warehouse 13 because I said one of the best scenes in TV ever. Well, I don't know about that. It was one of my favorites. I'll say that.
Awesome. Thank you,
Nice.
Tammy.
By the way, I
Tammy.
couldn't. There was another document, 100 best dot numbers.
Oh, it's
Was
just
that a different one?
It's a PDF, and there's a
Okay, because
spreadsheet.
my software is too outdated, and it said,
Got
"Don't
it.
even try to open it. You can't."
One we can edit. We could,
Exactly.
add
Okay.
on to.
Yeah, we can
okay.
adjust ourselves.
I have to take your word for it.
Tammy, thank you for doing the work. This is amazing. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Well done.
I'm not going to put that much work into my
Stand down, Jackie and Buster. Stand down for now.
Yeah, you're on hold.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an email from Jennifer. It says, "Hello, you animaniacs." Oh, the subject is American Pie, by the way.
Oh.
As I was trying to sleep the other night, the thought of the movie American Pie came to mind.
Why?
Interestingly enough, the movie came out in 1999, and I was 15, and I was blossoming into a naive, horny teenager who read too many alt Conqueror Xena fanfic.
Sure.
Now I admit was too much for my stupid young mind to comprehend. I mean, what was a horse pommel?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Heyo.
Anyway, when the movie came out and everybody watched the aftermath of the main guy to face the pie, I want to know if the purchases of pie went up that year. Did men in the 18 to 35 age demographic purchase pies to have their way with it? Also, did the purchase of apples and pie crusts go up that year as well? I'd very much like to see the research analysis on that. I know there isn't one, which kind of makes me want to run a study on it. Perhaps I'll ask Reddit, have you fingered an apple pie?
Okay.
I mean, it makes
Interesting
sense.
train of
Like,
thought.
it piqued curiosity to be like, what's the big deal? Like, why?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I
It
feel
happened.
like maybe you're thinking about this, Jennifer, because I feel like I've seen randomly more things about American Pie. I haven't thought about that movie in a long time, but I just feel like some like weird visuals of it have been popping up around the internet or something. So maybe subconsciously, because I've seen it out there and I'm like, well, American Pie. I've not thought about that in a while. But now maybe I'll order a pie and I'll do my own research.
Did young men, if they did go to buy pie, even if it wasn't for that, did they feel kind of like, oh God, they're gonna think I'm buying it to
Right. If you have to go right around the movie time and you go and you're
Right,
having to buy a pie for your family,
like a
get
27-year-old
together,
dude or
and
18-year-old
they're like,
guy or
right. Oh, I
young
know why you're buying
teenager.
that pie.
Wink,
Yeah.
wink, wink.
Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
Can I see some ID to get that pie? Okay. In response to my last email, you mentioned that Daniel seems to be getting bigger. Because I see him every day, I don't really notice. To me, he's still my little baby who likes to nap on his dad since day one. But I took a moment to really look at my boy, and I'm sad to say that he is a lot bigger. He's speaking a lot more this year. When we were afraid he'd never speak, he was in speech therapy before, and 2 days after he turned 3, he was in preschool. That very much helped. The past 6 months, he's improved, and pretty recently, he started to say clear, full sentences. His favorite being, "Don't look at me, Daddy. Go catch a bubble."
Wow. Well, I think we all know
Farewell,
what
Heather.
go catch a bubble means, Daniel.
Yeah,
Did we talk about this? Or what didn't he
Yeah.
have some Yeah. It
No,
was
you're
like,
absolutely right. Yeah.
why don't you go catch a bubble?
Go catch a bubble.
Wow.
Look at that. He is looking like a little
Language.
man.
He's
with a little
cleaning. They're putting him to
haircut.
work.
This is
He's
good.
got a Swiffer.
Yeah, you gotta earn your
Aw.
keep.
Look at that haircut.
Go catch a bubble.
Oh,
Sleeping on his panda bear and his other little bears.
sleeping on his dad.
Oh, it's like his favorite thing to do, sleep on his dad. There's multiple shots of him, multiple sizes.
Very cute.
Amazing.
Oh, Bubbles. Never stop growing. Just stay little. Stay little, Bubbles.
Well, we'll have to see if any of that research pops up on American Pie. Okay. All right, I got one.
Can't wait. Oh, okay.
From Heather. Subject is what's in a name? Heather says, "Hi, nerds. I love a good football story, but I'm not 100% behind your book club choice. Soccer ball emoji.
Interesting.
My irritation comes from the title Cleat Cute. I know it's meant to be an alliterative. Yes, I did say that right. Alliterative.
You did great.
Right. Okay. And catchy, but the sounds don't add up. Cleat has a hard K sound, and cute has a Q sound. Say the title out loud 5 times fast. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Cleat cute, cleat cute, cleat cute, cleat cute, cleat
Cleat
cute.
cute, cleat cute, cleat cute, cleat cute, cleat cute.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a meet cute. Like cleat cute, meet cute, cleat cute.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
it's a pun.
Cleat, it rhymes with meet, the cleat. But I do get the k. It has more of a, I mean,
Yeah, I think Heather is more concerned about the ka and the qua than the eat and the oot.
okay. Thank you.
It does flow better. Like originally, Kat, you kind of kept saying cute cleat. And that is easier to say than
Thank
cleat
you
cute.
for bringing that
Cleat
up.
cute.
Flows better, but I
You have
get
to
it.
open your mouth a lot with the word like
Yeah.
cleat. Cute.
Cleat.
And you have to open it a lot for cleat and close it a lot for
Cute.
cute.
Cleat.
Right? So it's just like cleat cute. I think that's why maybe it doesn't roll off the
Yeah,
tongue.
you gotta you gotta warm up your
Cleat
mouth.
cute.
I don't know,
You do have to
before
warm, and it is a good warm up actually.
It
It
is.
yeah. Cleat cute. Cleat cute. Yeah. See, I need to warm up more. Heather continues, no bueno. I can't believe Macmillan Publishing couldn't punch it up a bit.
Wow.
Football has so much great terminology and slang. I can think of at least 3 other titles that would grab my attention.
Okay.
Heather continues with those titles. 1. Outlet pass, referring to the start of a fast break and the multiple meanings of the word out and pass.
Very good.
Okay.
I like it.
Oh, I like this one. Corner kiss. A riff
Oh,
on
I do
the
like
term
that.
corner kick. Oh, I like that
that's-
one.
That's
Okay.
good.
Fox in the box. Slang for a goal scorer who, with one touch in the 18-yard box, can crush a goalkeeper's soul.
Fox in
Wow.
the box.
Well, happy reading anyway, and enjoy the week, Heather.
Heather, these are great. Maybe you should be working for Macmillan Publishing.
Well, good feedback. Yeah. All right.
And does that mean you're not reading the book?
Yeah.
Heather?
Are you or are you not reading it? I
hard
don't
to
think
tell.
so.
It's hard to
I don't
say.
think so.
Oh, all right.
Couldn't get past the title?
No, you couldn't open it. Maybe open it. Like give it a. They don't. I don't think they actually say the term cute in the book.
No.
So maybe you can
No.
overlook it.
But they
have an
wear cleats
idea.
and they act cute.
Just get a Sharpie and just cross out cleat cute and then write in your own title.
And then put fox in the box.
It's a fox in a box.
Ooh, yes. Uh,
Alrighty. We teased it earlier. We have another AK email.
woo!
Subject is more, please. Spelled very strangely. Oh, my lieges. It was a tale of two halves. Off to a great start. The first half, romance, lesbidrama, football, very, very, very soft porn, all very serious. I fear I just don't have it in me to care about the dramatic love lives of a mythical football team. Oh no! I feel like a bad night. Possibly I missed something, but it sounded to me like the dramatic entanglements of the young that I was very grateful to leave behind.
I can agree with that, AK. I can agree.
Sure.
I think, you know,
It's not
just
for everybody.
it's not for everybody. It's, you do have to put, because it's hard from now at this perspective to want to just yell like, what are you doing? Why are
Right.
you acting like
You
that?
idiot.
But,
Especially when the 26-year-old character keeps referring to herself as being old. I'm like,
decrepit,
okay.
halfway to
Stop
the
it.
grave. Yeah.
AK continues. But then, suddenly, out of nowhere, boom! You start talking Cleopatra 2525 and hurrah! That was epic. Classic Snop, a deep dive all the way down the shaft. You guys crack me up. I haven't watched it yet, and part of me almost doesn't want to. It's so much fun imagining it all from the things you're saying about it. Boy, that I would love to know what AK imagines the show looks like. I would absolutely love it if you gave us one episode a week.
Really?
I would quit the podcast.
I don't have it in me. Okay, I'll just do it right now.
You
Just
too.
replay it. There's a lot
Come on.
of screaming, action,
No.
diving, fighting,
A lot of these.
and
Boom,
a Kiwi guest star.
boom, boom.
As a person that has watched more than 1 to 2 episodes, the screaming,
You may be the
It's to
only
be
one.
less.
Keep going.
it dramatically decreases. You'd be screaming too if you're going down being thrown down a shaft.
Fair.
I'm the
Okay.
one who owns the DVDs, and I still don't want to do a weekly recap.
No, wow.
offense.
Okay then. Maybe I'll do my own segment.
I think you should start your own podcast.
Listen, I'm all for continuing this Cleo journey, but every week.
Cleo and Assance.
Yeah, Cleo Renaissance. Every week, I think that's a big ask.
Not for me. Fine,
right,
you guys don't have to watch it. I'll just you can live it just like AK, not even having to watch the show, and I'll just talk about it.
All right, we will
You
talk
can ask
about
me
this.
questions.
We'll talk about this off mic. My question is, Tara, why are you doing this, Tara? Why are you doing this? No, I'm just kidding. Listen, yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll come to a compromise.
There's not really a big. I don't think there are Cleopatra 2525 podcasts out there. So
I
the
would
market's
be-
wide
I've
open.
already freaking said, I already said on Twitter. I added
would be
Tubi and
shocked.
said, add it back, Tubi, and we'll be your podcast. I have yet to hear back. I'm still waiting. They're very busy right
Look,
now.
If they do, and they want an official podcast for the like, I'm in for that.
Okay, maybe all of our listeners should start adding Tubi to be like, hey, thanks for
Yeah.
Winona. And also, have you heard of the Snop? Boy, do they have a great show that you should probably put back on your network.
Right.
There you go.
We talk about Winona all the time. And Cleopatra 25. We can just
And we talk about Tubi all the time.
and frickin' Tubi. That's right.
Can you imagine
love them.
if they're like, yeah, we want you guys to be the Cleopatra podcast? Like, okay, thanks. This
Maybe
is so
you have that look on your face, Kat, but
exciting.
I have a look of genuine excitement.
I mean,
I
boy,
think this is a great underrated show that deserves the accolades that it perhaps never got.
I mean, what a great way to become a relevant podcast.
To talk about a 23-year-old show called Cleopatra 25.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Back to the email. I would absolutely love if you guys gave us one episode a week, even just a quick review, a speedy synopsis of what the shenanigans were that episode. Snops, highlights, whatever you could muster. The giggles to balance out the drama. Future to our meteorological fails with the eclipse, or further, I should say. The stargazing. I drove from my home up to Max's last weekend. I arrived and got a load of messages from my mates back home. Oh my God, have you seen the sky? We've got northern lights. Here, go outside. Right now. Whereas up north in Yorkshire, not a damn thing. Max and I totally failed to see anything the entire weekend. The lights never go that far south. And the one time, facepalm. I gather, though, that they're not actually as impressive as we're led to believe unless viewed through a camera. Questioning, shrugging emoji?
Yeah.
That's what I kept telling myself. Anyway, give me a good sunset any day of the week. Did you get swept up in the Northern Lights fever? You guys weren't here.
I mean,
were you out of town?
I couldn't see. I didn't see him.
No. Yeah, did
I
you
was
see
out
a
of-
cat?
No, we tried. We drove up to the mountains, but we couldn't see anything.
Oh, I didn't know. You knew about it beforehand that it was coming?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, the day of.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
it was here for 2 days, but anyway,
It was seen in North Texas, but not where I was.
got it. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's not impressive in person at all, though, AK. I think you're right about that. It's just a camera trick.
Boring.
That's sweet of you to say. I think Linda Chris was up at the Zenite retreat and saw him. Has pictures of him.
That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Continuing. That weekend wasn't bad, though. We met Sir Beck and the young squirrels lunatics that are Beck's offsprings. Wait, what?
What?
How did this happen? What are you talking about?
What? Back in the UK?
I'm so confused. Why didn't they tell us this was happening?
Wow.
Ugh.
Wow.
I mean, what? Interesting. Okay. My God, high energy. Sir Beck is awesome, though, an absolute sweetheart who we were delighted to meet. Again, rubbing it in. We can tell Beck is an awesome parent because we would have totally lost our shit. And Beck was totally cool and kind, calm in the face of the hurricane swirling around. Good skills, B-Rex. I'm so confused right now.
Okay, and that's it. Let's not go on
No,
to describe this interaction.
No,
That's a big
Beck-
tease there.
With the kid, she took the kids to the UK.
What was this? This was in person. What? Then what? Then what happened in the UK? What did you do? What? So much left unsaid.
I guess we'll have to wait for the next response.
Wow.
Continuing, we just managed to get a sneaky Xena watch in season 4. A good day. Caesar.
Good episode.
Good episode. Caesar, what a great villain he makes. The actor will go far. Yes, he will. Carl Urban. Oh wait, he kind of did, didn't he? Haha. We finally have some nice weather. We're going out to play in it later, my dudes. Sir AK.
Like with Beck again, or like?
What is going on here? What a journey this email has taken us on.
How long is that flight to the UK?
We met
We
met
met
Sir
Sir Beck.
and the young squires slash lunatics.
Absolute sweetheart who we were delighted to meet.
I'm so
Wow.
confused.
Okay.
Wow. I feel a little, I don't know, I feel kind of like left out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really happy for them.
I mean,
Sounds
I
really
get it.
fun.
It sounds really fun.
Wow. It's spoken like two people are used to being included in things. I feel like, yeah, people meet up all the time without me. What's so shocking?
You mean a meetup
We had
happened
fun.
8,000 miles away?
Well,
and
you know,
we weren't-
sometimes people travel.
We didn't know about it. Wow. Okay. I mean, what else is an AK telling us? And Beck.
Well, maybe we'll get another email.
I hope so.
Are you sure you didn't miss a WhatsApp conversation about it?
I don't think so.
Probably.
I feel like,
I'm terrible.
I mean, I know I've been a little
Yeah.
AWOL lately, so
no, I mean, I'll go back and look, I guess. We haven't seen any
Yeah.
pictures either. Why aren't there
It's
pictures?
probably our fault, guys. Probably our fault.
No, I can't believe that.
I can believe it for me.
It's impossible.
Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm scrolling back. I don't know.
Okay.
All right. Well, y'all can stew and simmer and slow. I'm going to read a positive review for the Snop.
Oh, very
Ooh.
good.
It's a new review from Hot Girl 05. How you doing, Hot Girl 05?
I think it's Hawk Girl.
That's what I said. Hot, not hot.
Oh, I thought you said hot. Sorry.
No, Hawk Girl. Like, Hawk Girl. Like Hawkeye.
I don't know if that's the sound Hawk makes. Look at me, look at me.
It's called, I guess the title of the review is Fun and Friendly Gals. And it get 5 stars.
Yay!
Yeah.
Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Very easy listening. I feel warm and fuzzy when listening. It includes very important nerd news to keep me updated and knowledgeable with my nerd friends. Thank you. And a little nerd emoji.
Nice.
I love the
That's
nerd
what
emoji.
we try to
I do too.
do. Have fun and educate.
That's our purpose. Easy listening.
That's right. We're us. That's us. Warm and fuzzy.
Also, in case you're wondering, our chart position has dropped 2 spots in Bahrain. We're now the number 110th podcast, number 110, down from 108 in Bahrain. So,
Brutal.
I'll take it.
It's tough.
ouch. Yeah.
I'll take it. I feel like Bahrain's a tough audience.
Uh,
I don't know.
it's
Holla
yeah.
if you're from Bahrain listening.
Hit us up, Bahrain.
I mean, we're on the chart, so we have someone's listened to us in Bahrain.
One person has listened.
God
yeah.
bless them.
If we're on any chart, we're doing well.
Yeah.
I think
I
so
would
too. Even
like
if
to
we're at the
think.
very bottom, it's okay.
We're on the chart. I mean,
Wow.
Warrior Nun didn't make the top 100 Autostraddle,
yeah.
but it wishes it was on there.
So we're
Talk
doing
about
okay.
burns. Yeah.
That was a bad oversight on their part. Just saying. Bad.
Is that it? Can y'all hear Charlie now?
I did. I heard a little bark.
A little
Woof.
woof. Yeah.
Woof.
No, she's doing her job, protecting Mama from gardeners,
That's right.
yard crew. Well, that was fun seeing you guys for a second time this week. Y'all
It's-
don't look any different than yesterday.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice.
As do you.
Well, we're around.
it?
Yeah, short and sweet. Not like our normal. We're on the Twitter. That's not podcast with 1D. Maybe we'll get make some lists and some brackets. We need a good poll. We haven't done a good poll for a while. What should we ask in the poll? I'll think of something.
If you knew about AK and Beck's meeting,
You feel
Wow.
slighted.
Wow. How about Cleopatra 2525 weekly update? Yes or no?
yes or no? Yeah, exactly.
Yes, no, undecided.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll see.
I would be really interested to know what people think.
You might be
Honest.
surprised.
I don't know.
Or you might be sad.
Okay, we're also on Facebook and Instagram at She Nerds Out Podcast.
You can send us an email at shenerdsout@gmail.com or go to our website, shenerdsout.com. You can send us a voicemail. You can look at some merch and maybe buy it. You can buy us a beer. It's one stop snopping.
All right. That's all we got. Send us some more mail. Let's keep it going. But until then, we'll see you next week. And she nerds out.
Out.
She nerds out. We're girls that like nerdy things.